Welcome to your power yoga class. It's Emily. Today we're working on side body strengthening, and towards the end we'll add some twists for your spine and heart. We're keeping it nice and simple today. All you need for class is just one yoga block. This block is going to help you amp up your practice, adding more heat and strength. Start off by setting your block towards the top edge of your space. Let's meet in extended child's pose. High five your hands towards the front. Send your knees wider than hip width distance. We melt our heart and head to the earth. Let's take one round of clearing breath. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. At the bottom of your exhale, gently seal your lips. TP onto your fingertips. We're floating the arms and chest away from the earth, adding heat right here for the upper body. Top of your next inhale, lift your head and chest and glide forward. Place your left hand to the top edge of your mat. Bring your knees underneath your hips. Lift your left toes and point your left toes towards the back. We're going to straighten out the right leg. We find a side plank variation. Nice and strong, balancing on your left hand side, can you start to lift your right leg? You can draw circles with your right hand and foot. Here for an inhale, find stillness with your hand and foot, breathing into 1, 2. As you exhale, bend elbow to knee, crunch it into 3, 2, 1. Inhale, extend, finding that strong L shape to your limbs. Here to 1, 2, and exhale, crunch. Bring it into 3, 2, 1. Final count. Inhale, extend. Here to 1, 2, and exhale. Bring it in to 3, 2, 1. Top of your next inhale, extend your right limbs, touch down with your right foot, and just for one beat, maybe you start to lift your left knee, finding a side plank. In your side plank, you can start to find a diagonal line. Maybe start to bring your left shoulder in back of your wrist. Inhale here to 1, 2, and exhale to 3, 2, 1. At the bottom of your exhale, bend your left knee, lower it to the earth. Reach your right hand for the block at the top of your space. You're gonna bring your left foot in back of your knee. Bring the block in front of your chest. TP onto your left fingers. We are here for an inhale. Lift yourself all the way up into gate pose. Reach the arms up high as you hold onto the block. Take an exhale, lean it out, finding a strong diagonal shape. Here to 3, 2, 1, and inhale. Bring it all the way back up, bending both your elbows, breathing into 1, 2. Exhale, extend your arms, lean it all the way back out, releasing the breath. Here to 3, 2, 1, and inhale. Bring it all the way back up. Bend the elbows, breathe in to 1, 2. Nice job. Top of your next exhale, reach your arms back up high. We'll lean closer to the earth and we'll hold here for one count of breath. Inhale here. Can you straighten out the arms any amount? Feel this in your side body. Ribs are nice and strong. Hold here for the exhale to 3, 2, 1. Really crush that block with your hands, bend the elbows, lift yourself all the way back up. Now look towards the top edge of your mat, pass the block into your left hand, set it back down, hands meet the earth, knees meet the earth, back into our fingertip child's pose. We're feeling heat in the arms and shoulders. Top of your next inhale, rocking your weight forward. Place your right hand towards the top edge of your space. Point your right toes towards your bum. Kickstand your foot out. Inhale. We start to extend the left leg and left arm. Finding this nice steadiness, you can always rock your shoulder in back of your right wrist. Again, we start to lift our left leg. Circling out your left hand and foot. here to 3, 2, 1. Now inhale, spread your fingers and toes. As you exhale, crunch, elbow to knee. Take this movement slow and steady. 2 more counts. Inhale, extend, out to 1, 2, and exhale. Crunch it into 3, 2, 1. Inhale, extend. Can you isolate the movement to just the left limbs? Right side is nice and glued against the earth. Top of your next inhale, extend your left limbs. Can you place your left foot down? Option right here to lift your right knee and extend your right leg long. Finding your side plank. Again, can we draw our feet closer to the back, finding a diagonal shape from our right shoulder down to our wrist. Inhale here to 1, 2, exhale here to 3, 2, 1. With control, bend your right knee, lower it down to your mat. Look towards the top edge of your space. This time, left hand grabs your block. Place it in line with your heart. Make sure you're fully grounded down with your left foot. Come onto the tips of your right fingers. Here for an inhale. Use the side body, lift yourself all the way up. As you exhale, send the arms up high to the ceiling and go ahead and find your dip. Strong diagonal shape from your head to your hips. Inhale lifts you all the way up. Here to 1, 2, and exhale. Find that dip using the ribs nice and strong. Hold it here to 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and inhale. Bend the elbows, crush the block in line with your heart. This time as you exhale, send the arms up high. Palms are pressing in at the block. Go ahead and hinge right here. Taking that nice strength in the side body, strong in your gate pose. Inhale here to 1, 2, and exhale. Here to 3, 2, 1. Now can you send the block closer to the back wall? Heart stays open. Now go ahead and inhale. Lift yourself all the way back up to the top. Pass the block into your right hand. We set the block back towards the top edge of our mat. Back into your extended child's pose. Knees go wide. On the tips of your fingers, sit your hips towards your heels. Now inhale, glide forward, bend your elbows, and slide your hands in. Curling onto all 10 of your toes, hover your knees away from the ground, bear pose. Nice and flat from your shoulders all the way down to your hips. Can you look towards the block at the top edge of your space? Inhale here to 1, 2, exhale here to 3, 2, 1. One more inhale, breathe into the belly and ribs. As you exhale, send your hips up and back into downward facing dog. Begin by walking your dog. Bend one knee and the other, waking up the legs. And can you look towards your belly button? If that is a lot for the neck, just settle your eyes towards your feet. Let's meet in stillness in our downward dog. Can you press your index finger and thumbs into the earth and feel that strength travel all the way up to your arms and back? Top of your next inhale, glide forward. We find high plank pose, top of a push-up. If your wrists are feeling sensitive, you can always bend your knees and plant your knees to the mat. 1 count of breath, hold the pose, not the breath. Inhale here to 1, 2, exhale here to 3, 2, 1. Top of your next inhale, shoulders in front of your wrists. As you exhale, lower onto your knees. Point your toes towards your hips. Bend your elbows. Lower all the way down to 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Extend your legs out long. Right hand passes the block to hover over your hips. Both hands grab either edge of the block. Finding your locust pose, lift your feet. Can you start to swim your legs up and down? Fire up in the big back muscles, the glutes, and the legs. Maybe you start to lift the hands farther away from your hips. Inhale here to 1, 2. Optional exhale, sigh it out. Steady and strong right here in your locus. You are here for 5. Last 4. Final 3. Here for 2. And 1. Go ahead and exhale. Plant your toes down. Left hand sets the block to the top edge of your space. Bring your thumbs in line with your wrists. Hug your elbows in close. Inhale, find a cobra pose. Option to float your shins and hips away from the mat, finding an upward dog. As you exhale, send your hips up and back into downward facing dog again. Holding in your down dog for 1 beat. Can you send your hips up and back even more? And as you start to find stillness in down dog, heels draw closer to the earth, but they don't have to touch. Top of your next inhale, sweep your right leg up high to the sky. 3-legged down dog. As you exhale, crunch, knee to chest, glide forward and look forward. Inhale, sweep your right leg up high to the sky. As you exhale, let's try this. Glide forward, right hand grabs the block. Place the block in the center of your mat. On its highest height, exhale, crunch. Knee to chest, gliding forward again. 2 more counts. Inhale, right leg up high to the sky. Exhale, crunch, knee to right shoulder, finding your strong tiger crunch. Can you puff your shoulders higher up to the ceiling? Last count. Inhale, right leg up high to the sky. Exhale, crunch, knee to chest. How high can you hover the knee and shin away from the block? Send the knee to your right shoulder. Touch down with your right foot. Come on to the tips of your fingers. Left heel is lifted. Inhale, sweep your arms up high, finding a crescent warrior. Start off by balling your hands into fists and drawing circles with your wrists. Feel this nice stretch to the forearms. Can you stack your right knee over your ankle? Maybe you start to lift and lower your right toes. Bring more weight to the right heel. Now tap your right toes down. Inhale, spread your fingers. Eyes look towards the front. As you exhale, sweep your arms towards the back. Now take an inhale. Tips of your fingers come together. Go ahead and puff the backs of your hands towards the earth. Sweep your arms up high. I call this squeeze the paint and paint the house. 2 more counts. Exhale, spread your fingers and fly your arms towards the back. Inner thighs draw in towards each other nice and strong. Inhale, tips of the fingers together. Press the backs of your hands against the earth. And then send the arms up high. And exhale. 1 more count. Inhale, tips of your fingers together. Feel this nice stretch to the backs of your hands. Squeeze the paint. And exhale. Top of your next inhale, thumbs hook at the top. Reach your fingers higher up to the sky. Feel this nice stretch to your ribs. Exhale, find a warrior 2. This is the biggest yoga pose that there is. Feel free to slide your feet out in opposite directions to take up even more room. Again, ball your hands into fists. Circle out your wrists. Eyes are looking forward towards your right hand. You can always lift and lower your right toes again. Now tap your right toes down, top of your next inhale. Find your peaceful warrior. Left fingertips trace over towards your left ankle. Right arm reaches up and back. As you exhale, right forearm to the thigh, we find a side angle pose. Option 1, you can reach your left arm straight up in a vertical position, or maybe start to find a diagonal shape with your left arm. The key right here is to activate in the ribs. So play around with lifting and lowering your right forearm away from your thigh. Maybe you start to breathe deeper into the pose. Option to bring your block to the inside of your right foot. Hand can meet the earth or a block. Couple rounds of breath right here. Know that you have 3 different heights to play around with your block. As you're breathing into this pose, option to find a half bind. You can bend your left elbow, back of the left hand meets the right hip. Maybe you even find your full bind, weaving your right arm underneath your right thigh. Can you draw your shoulders closer to the wall and back? 1 more count of breath. Heart stays open, ribs are strong. Inhale here to 1, 2. Exhale to 3, 2, 1. Top of your next inhale. Unwind any bind that you took. Let's sweep our left arm towards the front. Go ahead and reverse out your warrior again. So use the strength of your front leg to find your peaceful warrior. As you exhale, find a warrior 2. Inhale, straighten out your right leg. You'll bump your hips towards the back. As you exhale, fold forward with your ribs. We find a triangle pose. Maybe you bring a block underneath your right hand. Feel this nice stretch to your right thigh, releasing the heat that we just built. Eyes can look forward. Maybe they look up towards your left hand. Maybe they look down towards your right foot and hand. 1 count of breath. Inhale here to 1, 2. Exhale to 3, 2, 1. Top of your next inhale. Rebend your front knee. You lift back up into warrior 2. Lace your fingers to the back. So all 10 fingers come together. Maybe palms hug together. Bring your heart to face the front. Can you lift the arms higher up to the ceiling? Breathing in for your warrior 1. As you exhale, hinge at the hips. Right shoulder can rest against your thigh. Maybe shoulder to the inside of the right knee. Humble warrior. Can you look towards your belly button or your back foot? Option to sway your arms from side to side. Your legs are strong. Feel length in your spine. Inhale here to 1, 2, and exhale here to 3, 2, and 1. Top of your next inhale, look forward. Release the grip of your fingers. Walk your hands to frame your front foot. Lift your left heel. You can grab the block, place it towards the top edge of your space. Maybe hop your left foot closer to the front for stability. Inhale, sweep your right leg up and back. This time, bend your right knee. Stacking your hips, draw circles, flush out your right hip and thigh. Right here in your down dog splits, make sure you're grounding down evenly in both of your hands. You're here for 4, 3, last 2, and 1. Inhale, straighten your right leg up to the sky. Exhale, crunch, knee to right shoulder. 1 more tiger crunch. Inhale, right leg up high. And exhale, right knee to right shoulder, look forward. Touch your right knee to your wrist. Foot can come closer to your left hand, or maybe you hug your heel closer to your hips. King pigeon pose. Now you have a block at the top of your space. If your hips are floating away from the ground and you like more stability, feel free to bring a block underneath your right sit bones. From here, let's look over our left shoulder. Look towards your left foot. Make sure your toes are pointed straight to the back. You can keep your fingers resting against the earth, or maybe one hand rests on a block. Option to sweep your arms up high on your next inhale. Left fingertips grab the right wrist. Take a side body stretch towards the left hand side of your space. Inhale, sweeping your arms up high to the sky. And exhale. Take that side body stretch to the left-hand side of your space. Inhale brings you all the way up. Now as you exhale, let's bring the left hand to meet the right foot. Maybe remove any block you have underneath your right hip. We're going to sweep our right arm up high. As you exhale, let's go ahead and bring our right elbow closer to the bottom of our right foot. So option 1, right elbow meets the earth. Now can you punch your right hand into a fist? Wrap your left palm on top. This is option 1. Okay. Option 2. If your right shin is coming to more of a parallel line to the front of your mat, let's go ahead and inhale. Sweep our right arm to the left-hand side of our space. As you exhale, bring the right elbow to meet the bottom of your right foot. Same thing, can you ball your right hand into a fist, wrapping your left palm on top. Finding your twisted pigeon. 2 more counts of breath. Inhale here to 1, 2. Exhale to 3, 2, 1. Beautiful job. Top of your next inhale, we unwrap the left palm from the right fist. We gaze forward. Walk both your hands in line with your front foot. Curl onto your left toes. Kick your right leg up and back. Rebend your right knee. Draw circles with your right leg. You are welcome to stay right here. Option 2, flip your dog. So maybe you bring your right foot to the left-hand side of your mat, pressing your hips up high to the sky. Draw circles with your right arm. If this is a lot for the left wrist, you can always bend your left knee and plant your shin to the earth for more support. Keep your head lifted away from your left shoulder. You're here for 4, 3, last 2, and 1. Go ahead and exhale, look to the front. Bring both of your hands and feet back to the earth for downward facing dog. Strong in your downward dog. Take an inhale through your nose. Sweep your left leg up high to the sky. Exhale, crunch, knee to chest. Glide forward and look forward. Inhale, sweep your left leg back up high to the sky. Since we did it on the first side, let's play around with balance. Rock forward. Left hand grabs the block. Place that block in the center of your mat, highest height. And exhale, crunch. Left knee to your chest. Hover the leg high and away from the block. Strong in your tiger crunch. Inhale, left leg up high to the sky. We're halfway there. Exhale, crunch. Knee to chest. Send your knee to your left shoulder. 1 more count. Inhale, left leg up high to the sky. Exhale, crunch. Knee to left shoulder. Look forward, nice and strong, and step your left foot forward. Focus on stacking your left knee over your ankle. We have a strong 90-degree shape to the front leg. Inhale, sweep your arms up high to the sky. Crescent warrior. Ball your hands into fists. We did that good work, building strength in our wrists and arms. Now stretch it out. Option to lift and lower your left toes this time. Bring more weight from your left heel into the earth. Tap your left toes down. Inhale, spread your fingers, high five the front of the room. Exhale, sweep your arms to the back. Inhale, tips of your fingers together. Begin by pressing the backs of your hands against the earth. Squeeze the paint. Feel that nice stretch to your hands and forearms. And exhale, spread your fingers and then reach your hands down and back. 2 more counts. Inhale, tips of the fingers come together. Feel that nice stretch. And exhale. The only thing that moves is the arms and hands. Last count. Inhale, squeeze the paint nice and strong. And exhale. Top of your next inhale, sweep your arms up high to the sky. You can ball your hands in a fist or hook your thumbs. Grow nice and tall. As you exhale, back heel touches down, right heel touches down. Keep a bend to your left knee, back into our warrior 2. Ball your hands into fists. Find organic movements with your hands. Same option, maybe you slide your feet further apart to take up space. Keep the strong bend to your front knee. Top of your next inhale, spread your fingers. Find your peaceful warrior. Right fingertips trace closer to your right ankle. And exhale, hinge forward. Find a side angle pose. This time, left forearm rests on your thigh. You can reach your right arm straight up. As you're breathing into the pose, maybe start to find a diagonal line with your right arm. Again, most of the strength comes from the ribs. Make sure you're just gently resting your left forearm on your left thigh. As you're breathing into this pose, you have a block in the center of your space. Feel free to bring it to the inside of your left foot. Finding your side angle pose. Maybe we find a half bind. You can bend your right elbow, and this time we send the hand to the opposite hip. Feel free to hang out in your half bind. Maybe you start to find a full bind, weaving your left arm underneath your left thigh. Fingers do not have to touch at the back. Imagine there's a string attached to the top of your head. Head draws closer to the front. Neck stays long. 1 more count of breath in your side angle pose. Inhale here to 1, 2. Exhale to 3, 2, 1. Top of your next inhale, remove any bind. We're gonna go ahead and lift back up into warrior 2. Find your peaceful warrior again. So right fingertips tiptoe their way closer to your right ankle. Now as you exhale, we find our warrior 2 to start off. Now straighten your left leg. Bump your hips towards the back. We find our triangle pose. Ribs remain nice and strong, just like they did for side angle pose. This time we're stretching out the left thigh. Eyes can look forward, maybe up towards the ceiling, maybe down towards your front foot. 1 count of breath wherever you're at. Inhale here to 1, 2. Exhale to 3, 2, 1. Top of your next inhale, look forward, bend your left knee. Let's go ahead and sweep our arms up high to the sky, facing the front. We find a warrior 1, an option right here to step your back foot closer in. Hips and chest square to the front. As you exhale, lace all 10 of your fingers, palms touch, puffing your chest up high to the sky. As you exhale, hinge at your hips, left shoulder rests on your thigh, or maybe shoulder to the inside of your knee, humble warrior. Your neck is nice and elongated, so can you look towards your belly button or your back foot? Maybe sway your arms from side to side. You can even nod your head up and down. 1 count of breath in humble warrior. Legs are strong, core is engaged, and spine is long. Inhale here to 1, 2. Exhale to 3, 2, 1. Now gently release the grip of your fingers. Walk both of your hands to frame your left foot. Lift your back heel. You can grab your walk, set it back off towards the top edge of your space. Inhale, press into both of your hands. Sweep your left leg up and back, down dog splits. Bend your left knee, draw circles with your left leg. flushing out your left hip and thigh. Option right here to open and close your mouth a few times. At the top of your next inhale, straighten out your left leg. As you exhale, crunch, knee to left shoulder, strong in your tiger crunch. Inhale, left leg back up high to the sky. Exhale, crunch. Look forward, finding your tiger crunch. Now bring your left knee to meet your wrist. Your foot can draw closer to your right hand, or maybe heel draws closer to your hips. King pigeon pose. Start to slide your hands closer to the back. Notice how different this side may or may not feel from the other side. Same option, you have a block to bring underneath one of your hands. Maybe the block wants to go underneath your left sit bone, so underneath the left glute. Hips and heart face the front. Start to engage in the glutes and puff the chest forward and up. Can we look over our right shoulder, making sure the right toes are pointed straight to the back. Top of your next inhale, we'll sweep the arms up high. From here, the right fingertips hold on to the left wrist. Take a side body stretch. So we're reaching our arms closer to the right hand side of our space. One more count. Inhale, sweep your arms up. And exhale, side body stretch over to the right hand side of your space. Inhale, brings you all the way back up. As you exhale, let's go ahead and walk our hands closer to the bottom of our left foot. Maybe remove the block from underneath your left sit bone. Option one, we bring the left elbow to meet the outside edge of our mat. Maybe ball your left hand into a fist, wrap your right palm on top. Finding your twisted pigeon pose. Can you bring your heart center closer to your thumb? So eyes are looking up towards the ceiling. Option two, if your left shin is closer to a parallel shape towards the top edge of your mat, we're gonna go ahead and inhale, sweep our left arm up high, and exhale. Find our strong twist. We bring the left elbow to the bottom of our left foot. Ball your left hand into a fist, wrap your right palm on top. Same rules right here. Can you keep your head lifted away from your left shoulder? Inhale here to 1, 2, exhale here to 3, 2, and 1. With control, plant your right hand against the earth. Left hand to the other side of your leg. Let's go ahead and plant our hands against the mat. Sweep your left leg up and back, finding your down dog splits again. This time we bend the left knee, draw circles with your left leg. Continue to press down in your index finger and thumbs. Feel that strength in your arms travel all the way up to your shoulders and big back muscles. As you exhale, maybe you flip your dog. You can send your left foot to the right hand side of your space. Now press your hips and heart up towards the ceiling. You can draw circles with your left arm, finding your wild thing. This is option one. Option two, if your wrists are sensitive, you can always bend your right knee and plant your shin against the earth. Heart stays open. You are here for 4, 3, last 2, and 1. Now go ahead and exhale. Plant both of your hands and feet back against the earth. We send our hips up and back into our upside down V shape, finding our downward facing dog. At the top of your next inhale, glide forward. Look towards your block and lower onto your knees. You can untuck your tips, Straighten your left arm towards the front. We'll roll over onto the left-hand side of our space, finding a fetal posture. Plant your right hand in front of your heart. Nudge yourself flat onto your back. Keep a bend to your knees to start off. We'll walk our feet mat width distance apart. Windshield wiper your knees from side to side. Every time as your knees come to the center, can you imprint your low back against the earth? Feeling that nice massage to the low back. Top of your next inhale, bend your knees towards your shoulders. Flip the bottoms of your feet up to the ceiling. Happy baby pose. Hands will reach for the feet or calves. As you sway from side to side, you can play around with straightening one leg and the other. Feel this nice massage to your back and your skull. Top of your next inhale, bring your knees together to touch. Find a ball pose. Lace your fingers across your shins. Reach your forehead towards your knees. Then can you start to lift your head, neck, and shoulders? And then plug the shoulders down and away from your ears. Hold this here for 4, 3, last 2, and 1. Take an open mouth exhale. Release the grip of your fingers. Send your arms by your sides. Kick your legs long. We find corpse pose, stillness. We start to release control to the breath. Maybe the breath becomes a bit shorter as you take a simple inhale and exhale through your nose. And feeling your facial muscles soften. Maintain a slight separation between the top and bottom rows of your teeth. You are welcome to stay right here, finding a longer corpse pose, Shavasana. If you are ready to be guided out, go ahead and straighten your right arm towards the top of your space. Rebend both of your knees, plant your feet against the earth. Roll over onto the right-hand side of your space. Press your left hand against the earth and nudge yourself back up into an easy seat facing the front. We all land bent at the knees and crossed at the shins. Bring your palms to touch at heart center and rub your hands up and down, creating that nice heat and energy in the palms and fingers. Now separate your hands. Bring your palms back together to touch. Bow your chin towards your chest, sealing your practice. The light, the love in me sees and honors the light, the love in each and every one of you. Namaste. Thank you all so much for watching and practicing with me today. If you have any feedback, feel free to leave a comment below so I know how to keep you guys on your toes. Nice and challenged, nice and relaxed at the end of your practice. Have a beautiful day, my friends. Don't forget to like and subscribe.